So hello and labas. We are here in Lithuania just for this moment. We're not going to be here for very long because it is currently Agla's in labor time. So she's popped into labor, but yeah, she's in labor. Where are you, my friend? And here she is just tucking in her kids. It's pretty early in the morning, but we're going to go ahead and have this baby. Vilkas, do you want to get up so that you can support your wife, please? Thank you. So here she is, the next baby in the line. Come on, Agla, you've done it before. You can do it again. Vilkas is, I guess, juggling a football to support you. Oh, must be here. Aw, and it's a girl. So I've gone ahead and named this baby Sophia, which means wisdom. I think that's a really sweet name. We're gonna go ahead and not watch our husband juggling, even though it is pretty impressive, I won't lie, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of this baby while we do our rolls. So the first one never counts. Let's find out if Agla is going to survive this pregnancy. She cannot roll a 1 or an 11. Oh, this is a really bad start to today. Oh no. Okay, and for the baby, she cannot roll a 1, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, or 20. And the baby's fine. Oh my gosh, Agla. Okay, so I'm gonna bring them upstairs. I don't really want to wake up all of the kids. I'm gonna hope that we can save her because I'm not ready to lose her. Ooh. Oh no, I'm getting emotional about this one. This is a rough start to this year. Okay, Agla, I'm rooting for you. Oh no, I don't think this one's gonna work. I just have this gut feeling that Grima's not gonna let us plead successfully twice. I'm really upset. Oh Shira, I'm so sorry. This makes me feel sick to my stomach, honestly. Okay. Vilkas. Please plead. Don't see what's happening, just plead. Please, Grim, I know that... No. Oh no. Oh no. Vilkas, now is not the time for self-discovery. Maybe it is, I don't know. Oh my gosh. We've lost Agla. We've lost Agla. Oh my gosh, this wasn't supposed to happen. We were just supposed to be here for a moment. Of all the things to like get upset about, like losing a pixelated character, it's pretty ridiculous, but I don't know, she was something special. Okay, I'm gonna have Vilkas make some food. I'm sorry, I needed a few moments to compose myself. Because I don't know when it happened, but I got really attached to Agla at some point. I'm not going to go into the whole story because it's quite involved. It's a really beautiful story, but Agla was named after the Lithuanian folktale. It's a really old folktale. It's very popular in the Baltics, called Agla, Queen of the Serpents, and it's a story of love and loss, much like this challenge. Oh no, I'm getting emotional again. It's a really beautiful story. There are some versions of it available on YouTube or online. I'm not going to go into the whole folktale because we'd be here for much longer, and I find it hard sometimes to not wallow in loss. So I'm just going to say that these guys are reeling from the loss of their wonderful mother, who will be very much missed, and we're going to put her out here next to this tree, which is related to the story of Agla, the Queen of the Serpents, as well. I don't believe that Vilkas will remarry. I don't feel it in my heart right now. So we're going to leave them here and go to the Payne family. Because it is also Esmond's birthday today and midsummer festival. So we'll see everyone in England. Okay, so today is Esmond's birthday. And we're going to go for it. We're just going to let him do it. I don't know who was out here setting the tables. I appreciate the passion. Lava bundt cake? What is this doing out here? Whoever did it, it was nice of you, but let's go ahead and take them down. Oh my gosh, Esmond, our little cake thief, music boy. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Okay, so we know he's a music lover and a dog lover. He's too cute. Okay, let's find out what his aspiration is going to be. Number 7, which is a food aspiration. Kind of tracks for you, my friend. There are 3 options. I'm actually gonna override this and not have him be a chef, but actually go with the nectar maker, the one that it originally was. So he is a nectar maker loving. What is this outfit? Nose piercing, hey buddy. We're going to modify him in cast. Actually, I'm going to roll for him first so that I have time to pull myself together in case we don't make it. Okay, so the only thing he cannot roll is a 7. Like, that's it. That's all he's got to avoid. So, come on, buddy. We're rooting for you. And he's fine. He's fine. Of course he's fine. So, out of a D20, is he going to get married? Yes, he is. And is he... How many children are we having, buddy? 5. Dang, dude. All right, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend, the cake thief himself. We are going to buy him a musical instrument because, you know, that's just the kind of family we are. It is currently Rogation Days, which is a fasting holiday as well. Classic. But in addition to that, it's also supposed to be Midsummer's Festival and the archery competition. So I feel like we're going to go and meet up with everyone at the archery competition. But first we have to do the famine roll. Actually, these guys can kind of do whatever they want to do right now. I don't mind too much. So this is the day after Gree's outing. She went out last night to basically spy on Lancaster for the king and met up with him, but then made it back home. I don't think anybody in the family noticed that she was missing because everyone was pretty tired yesterday. In fact, they had to sleep in. That's why their what's it called? Energy is so high right now, is because they had to sleep in. But today's the day after that happened, basically, in case you're wondering where in the timeline we are. And today is the Midsummer's Festival as well as the archery competition. And because it's the Midsummer Festival, we might be able to get something good from our Earl. We can keep trying. We haven't gotten anything yet, but eventually the odds have to work out in our favor, right? But the problem with that is that we have to travel to the archery competition. And so before we even take off, I'm going to do that now because I need to know what's going to happen because it affects if we're going to schedule the archery competition or not. Famine roles for traveling was suggested by several viewers, but I especially took inspiration from Citrine Simmer, who is also doing decades and provided some really great suggestions for ways to sort of like complicate the role so that it's not like as straightforward as it might be. And since we love complications and drama here, I decided that we were going to go for that. So for this year, we're going to roll a d8, and if we get a 1, 4, or 5, we get attacked. If we get a 2, 6, or 8, we get our money stolen. And if we roll a 3 or a 7, nothing happens. So let's roll and see what happens. First one never counts, of course. Of course, the first one never counts. So we got a 6. So I'm going to roll a d10. And of the d10, that's the percent that we would get. So 10% is the maximum that we would get stolen. And it could be any number. The first one doesn't count though, so let's roll and see. 9%? I'll take it. I'll take it. So we've got 32,477 and we're losing 9%. So we're losing 2,000 simoleons, which seems like a lot of money for them to be carrying, but I mean, whatever. Who's calling us, Gree? Ernan. Ernan has a crush on us, but we have a crush on him. Oh my goodness. Ernan, of course. Let's go on a date. Gree is feeling... Oh my gosh. Gree is feeling herself, let me tell you. She is now pretty cool with the king. Let's see. They're lovebirds. She knows that he's married. And they've got some pretty good friendship and some pretty decent romance. She also has got pretty strong friendship, stronger romance with Ernan. Even though they have bad compatibility. She did have a crush on him, but I guess that sentiment's gone away. And so, yep, she's just, I don't know, that's what she's doing. So there we go. We've lost some money. At least we didn't get attacked, because attacks can go pretty severe pretty quickly. But let's go ahead and head on over. What am I doing? Today's been kind of a strange day because, to be honest, the loss of Agla really did hurt me. It did. It hurt me. So we're going to do an archery competition. Here we are. We are here at this competition. All bajillions of us. Everyone else, you can go ahead and do whatever. Like, I don't mind. But Gree, I feel like Gree has some ulterior motives that she may have been encouraged. Gree, get out of here. She may have been encouraged to sort of, you know, hey, congrats, Stovile, you lost a tooth. To, I don't know, you know, to make some decisions. Do you have any thoughts about world peace or about the state of our, you know... Oh, bye. You don't want to talk about world peace? Sophia's like, this is the most boring one. She's like, you're lucky I love you, Huxley. Oh, she really does love him too. Cheer him. It's your birthday tomorrow. Oh, Itis, what are you doing? Talking to Ernan? Ernan's just, you know, talking to everybody in our family. Ernan is just so nice to our whole family. Like, he's so kind. I want you to go and talk to him. He's so nice. Oh, first kiss. Let's not show off our muscles. That's a bit of a strange response. Oh, the archery competition is over. We got a bow because it was a good competition. Esmond's getting the guitar skill. Well, who won? Anybody? Adewolf won? Oh my gosh, Adewolf! You're not very good, but congrats, my friend. Oh, why don't you say hi to this guy? And then we'll be on our way. Now, I'm not going to do the travel roll again for this, because I feel like everybody is going from this archery competition to the peasant meeting spot together. There's a few things I need to mention. One is that we are about to lose a bunch of townies, so if you have families that you want to, you know, have a chance at being on the series, go ahead and put them on the gallery with the hashtag PlumBobsDecades. Same for marriage prospects. We are looking for love. Well, another thing that I wanted to bring up is that our good friend Gree, she is a character, as we know, and as many of you had mentioned, the household limit was set at 8 when she asked the king for her out of wedlock woohoo and made that decision. And so nothing could have come from it. But I went ahead and set up that sort of like double agent plot line because it was kind of suggested by a lot of you as well that there might be some double agent action. And I feel like that would kind of fit for Gree. I can see her doing that. So I increased the household size so that way as well, since Huxley has his birthday tomorrow, if Sif and Huxley wanted to, make a little baby, there's space for that. But also so that there could potentially be other consequences for other things. And then in addition, what's really interesting about what happened in that little video at the end of last episode is that I only set up like 3 interactions for them and like sat them in places. They did the rest of that themselves. So, I mean, I did of course have Gree do the break-in, and I had them start that conversation when they were sitting on the bed, but the rest of it they autonomously did. They did it on their own, including a little woohoo action. So they made those choices, and I said, you know what? If you want to make those choices, I'm here for it. I live for the drama. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out long term, but it's getting pretty late, and so I think we're all going to head back home. And I'm not going to do the famine rule for this because I think 1 famine travel roll a day is good enough. All right, so everyone's back. Basically, we'll get them into bed and catch them in the morning. So see everyone in the morning. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, wait. Okay, it is currently very early in the morning, I think maybe 4 o'clock or some. Huxley, where are you going? All the way around? Well, that's a choice. Yeah, so well, look at You got some air, dude.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and Huxley has just awoken to age up autonomously. I didn't realize his birthday was going to be that soon. I feel really terrible because we missed it, but I mean, we also didn't miss it. So he's gonna get some water because it's the famine and we can only eat once per day. And I don't want him eating his meal at 4 o'clock in the morning. Also, are any of the shops open? Because we need some supplies. No, of course not. Okay. But Huxley, my friend, it is then time to do your roll, and I'm hoping that you're going to be okay, my buddy. So Huxley cannot roll a 3, 6, 11, 13, or 18. And the first one doesn't count. Oh no. No. Oh my god. Oh. Huxley, no. 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 Okay. Huxley, I guess we're gonna go with starving. Oh my gosh, we forgot his birthday. We didn't even give him the cake. He's miserable. Somebody's gonna have to plead. Who's gonna be Sif? Okay, Sif, maybe because you're so miserable about your midlife crisis, you'll be able to do it. Oh my gosh, we're having the worst time. Come on, Grim. Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Sif, you did it! Sif, you did it! Sif, I'm so proud of you! Sif, you did it! Bring him back, Grim. Bring him back. Bring him back.
Roshpa? Onyab?
Yay! Yay! Okay, we have a lot to be thankful for today. You guys, you did it! I am so proud of you, Sif. Sif, I am so proud of you. Buddy, I need you to clear these things for me, if you don't mind terribly. You don't need to witness the death that never happened. It was a fake. It was a fake out, you know? It was a total fake out. So, no big. Sif, you done good. I am so proud of you, and you've earned the right to be nauseous. That's fair. None of the girls are up yet, but Esmond's just come up here, obviously, to do some sweeping. And I think that as he's gotten up here, he's noticed that somebody's bed is empty. Somebody is not where they're supposed to be. And so he notices that Devile's there. He can see that Itis is over there sleeping. But Gree is not where she is supposed to be. She is currently MIA. And I think that he's probably a little bit worried about this, but doesn't really know what to make of it. And so he's... Sif... Sif, you kill me. A golden egg? Oh my gosh. Did you really find a golden egg? Oh man. Oh, we are just... We might have lost some money, but man, oh man. Excuse me. Yes. Yes. Exchange it for money. Heck yeah. What are you doing? Cross-stitching? Not right now, my friend. Aidwolf. Yes. Oh my gosh. We've got a lot of taxes we've got to pay, actually. I've been keeping track of them off to the side, but we do. We do have some taxes we're going to have to deal with. Can we make some honey or mead now? Yes. You, please press some honey. I need that from you. And we're going to head out in just a moment. But before we do, we are also going to have to do our next famine travel rolls to see, you know, if what happens while we're out and about today, basically. Oh yeah, but I completely forgot. Where are you, Esmond? You're over here? Where's over here? So I think he's come over and he's gonna talk to his brother and be like, brother, something strange, something is going on. He's telling his brother, he's like, something weird is going on. Dude, I went up there to sweep the floor and Gree wasn't in her bed. And not only that, she also, like, her bed didn't even look like it had been slept in. I think Adolf is like, well, that's really unlike Gree. Can you imagine if Gree would just like run off somewhere in the middle of the night? And Esmond's like, yeah, you're probably right. That would be really unlike her. So maybe they're saying like, do you think we should tell? And I think they're both like, no, I don't think now's the right time. And I think the boys are gonna keep it to themselves and see if anybody notices. So from a D8, 6 again, money stolen again. Okay, how much this time? 4%. I'll deal with that. Okay, so I've decided we're just going to do our taxes now. So since the start of 1316, we've earned 8,125, mostly due to the golden egg. Thank you, golden egg, but also thank you, Huxley, for those beautiful lava butt cakes. So our taxes are 1,625, which means that we've currently, after paying our taxes, got 34,203. However, we also have to pay 4% of this for being robbed along the way. So we're going to lose another 1370. So we've now, after losing 1370, we've got 32,833. So I mean, we still have like a good chunk of money. We're like maybe halfway to being able to buy our way out of serfdom. So it's Ascension Day today, and everyone's piling in for the service. They're going to sit here and listen to the service, theoretically, if they all sit down. We're pretending because, you know, the Sims and routing and all of this stuff. But it's at this point, I think, that Sif is noticing that Gree isn't here right now, and she's going to ask Adolf, you know, like, she's going to ask him, like, you know, where is your sister? And he's going to say, well, I don't know, but Esmond told me that when he went upstairs earlier, she wasn't there, and he doesn't know where she is, but it looked like she hadn't slept in her bed. It was like freshly made. And Sif is probably thinking, what the actual heck? Like, Gree has been a really good kid. She's been a super help. Like, Gree was number one, you know, kind of like working as second mom for a lot of the time when Sif was really struggling. And so I don't think that Sif would think that Gree would do anything, you know, crazy. But here we are. She's currently missing. Nobody knows where she is. And I think that now that Sif knows that that's the case, it's going to cause a lot of concern for her. But also, she knows that she has to make some food, and so we're gonna go ahead and make a nice meal for our family and have some roast turkey. No, venison steak. Dang, it's expensive. Okay, roast turkey it is. So I think that the Earl of Lancaster has seen Esmond, and he is like, listen, Esmond, where is your sister? I really need to talk to her. And so I know that I just saw her yesterday and we were chatting yesterday, but where is she? I need to chat with her. It's pretty important. And I think at this point, Esmond knows he can't really lie to the Earl. And so he's like, oh, you know, it's kind of strange. It's really weird, but she's kind of missing right now. She wasn't at home when we woke up this morning. And I think that Lancaster is probably like, what do you mean she wasn't at home this morning when you woke up? And I think Esmond is like, well, you know, her bed was made and she was just kind of like not there. And Lancaster's like, no, listen, look, here's the thing is that I really need to talk to her. Look at these, you know, documents that you can't read because you're a serf. And Esmond is like, look, I don't know what you want me to say, but like, she's not here. And Lancaster doesn't seem very happy about this. He seems really sad about what I don't know, but he's not best impressed that that's the situation. So yeah, that's about where things are, is that Lancaster is looking for Gree. We don't know where she is. Everyone's sort of like, the little kids don't seem to recognize that there's anything wrong right now. Huxley has been saved from death. Sif is currently shoving her feelings down by trying to make a nice dinner for her family, and I think we're all going to come in and eat this together as soon as it's finished, but that's about where things are. And so I think we're going to have to wait until 1317 to find out what is happening with Gree and where she is and if she is safe or not safe. Lancaster seems like he's more confident now for some reason. He just walked past all confidently. And so we are now going to pop over to London to see the Brewers. All right, here we are in London. Okay, so Alice Martin, she's gonna be out here, I don't know, like harvesting stuff. She's creative, a music lover, and a bookworm apparently, and apparently got married before she fell in love with Harlan, which, okay, whatever. Now, I want to point out that this kid has some funny ears. Not to be mean or anything, but you got some funny ears, kid. And I don't know why he is weeping like it's going out of style, but you can see his needs. He has got the little bat wing. And this guy who is lazy but gregarious and a muser, he's a vampire kiddo. Like, it's legitimately, he's gonna grow up to be a vampire, and apparently his father is Caleb Vitor, so that is interesting. I'm not sure why Caleb was like, well, I'm gonna have a son and then never talk to him. Who knows, maybe Caleb will come for him when he's a teenager, but I imagine he's a little bit younger than Aiken, not by very much, but a little bit. So those are apparently their new family members. Oh, Wesley's come over to cheer him on, so let's see if you're gonna make it. I'm rooting for you, Aiken. You're the last of Dovile's genetics here. You look just like her, and you've got the last of her genetics, kiddo. Okay, so Aiken is a party... a party animal? I don't think so, kid. Hot-headed? No, I don't like that for him. Erratic? Okay, maybe the rest of the world sees him as erratic because he notices that some things are different about Wesley. And so the rest of the world sees him as erratic, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he is. He might just be able to notice things that other people can't notice, you know? So now, what aspiration is he going to have? Number 19, which is actually the first one because there's 18 aspirations, and so it's the first one. So he is an animal dude. He loves animals. Loves the outdoors, and he's perceived as erratic by other people around him. Okay, so here he is. He looks a lot like his mom. Like, that is pure. Oh, that is pure Dovile's cheekbones, lip shape, eye color, everything. But let's find out if he's gonna make it through this, you know? And it's a 1, so he's fine. The only number he couldn't roll was a 7. Is he going to marry? Heck yeah, he is. And is he going to have children? 11 baby tries? Dang, Dovile's genes were like, we're going to live on. Okay, now it's time for us to do their Great Famine rolls. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do their rolls, and I'm gonna do them in order of how they came to our family. So first, of course, it's Harlan. Okay, so first Harlan, he cannot roll a 3 or a 7 from a D8. First one never counts. Oh no. Harlan's rolled badly. Next it's Aiken. Aiken is fine. Okay. And next, the new additions. We have Alice Brewer and her vampire son. Okay, Alice is fine. And her vampire baby is also fine. So it's just Harlan that we're gonna lose from this family. I am not putting Alice and the vampire kid on our spreadsheet. I don't want to be responsible for them. I don't want to roll for them. That's how I feel. Losing Harlan is really tough, but I almost wonder now if he married Alice Martin because he felt like he wasn't going to make it through this famine, and if he, wanted to make sure that Aiken had somebody here to support him rather than leaving him behind. So maybe that's why he got married so abruptly to a random lady with a random kid. But I think that's going to bring today to a close. I feel like that's about as much as I can take for today. And so I am terrified of 1317 when we have to run the risk of losing our main family, who we're gonna lose, who we're gonna keep. Sif and Huxley did a little woohoo, so maybe they are, with child, but it's kind of hard to know, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But thanks everyone for watching, and hanging in there through the loss of all of our guys. Ooh, it's been a rough year emotionally, so I will see everyone in 1317, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.